10,385 verses in the Bible that are prophetic in nature. Every single one of them are built on 4 epicenters. Israel must be a nation. The people must be in their land. Jerusalem must be their capital. And the temple must be built on Mount Moriah. There are 613 laws. We know about 10. 262 of them depend on the rebuilding of a temple for their fulfillment. Isn't it amazing that today, the most attacked nation, Israel, the most attacked people, the Jews, the most attacked city, Jerusalem, and the most attacked piece of property, the Temple Mount, the 4 things that God said he will build this prophetic fabric on, hell has launched an attack against them. But look what the Lord has done. The nation has been rebirthed. Jerusalem has been given back. The nation has begun to prosper unbelievably. Number 1 in food production. Number 1 in fruit production. Number 1 in drip irrigation. She's number 1 in terrorism research. Number 1 Air Force in the world. She is the number 1 in generic medicine in our world. Number 1 Secret Service. Number 2 Army in our world. And the list goes on. Last year, she was 5% unemployment. Last year, she was 4.8% inflation. Last year, her economy grew by 2.9%, all greater than America. Wow. This is what God is doing. Protecting, preserving, touching, elevating, and blessing because of the Abrahamic covenant. Did you know that there are over 65 prophecies that have begun to come to pass since Israel became a nation? More in the last 64 years than the last 2,000 years. What a drama of unparalleled power is being staged by the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords in our generation, where in 24-hour periods prophecy is coming to pass, and we are in the middle of it. Genesis 12:3, the church is asked to bless Israel. Isaiah 41, the church is asked to comfort Israel. In the book of Genesis, or Psalms 122, 5 and 6, it says, pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Romans 11:19, provoke them to jealousy. Romans 11:17, we are grafted in. What a wonderful position. Galatians 4:14 and 29, or Galatians 3:14 and 29, Galatians 4:28 are enormously significant verses. 1, that the blessings of Abraham might come on the Gentiles through Jesus. The powerful thing is, as Isaac was, so are we, the children of promise. The powerful thing is, if you be Christ, then are you Abraham's seed. What a wonderful position God has placed us in. In the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and 36, 56 times God said, I will make, I will touch, I will multiply, I will cause, I will take, or I will bring, I will gather, I will cleanse. The divine determination of God to protect his people, to bless his people, and lift his people creates prophetic glory in our time. What a day to be alive. What a day to emphasize what God emphasizes, the Abrahamic covenant, the protection of his people, the unification of his city, the rebuilding of a temple, and the coming of the Messiah. We have been put in the middle of this wonderful prophetic operation of God. What an opportunity. What a moment of harvest. They are under covenant. We are under covenant. God is touching us and God is helping us. God has a mandate on the United States. If you take America and Israel, God has put us together. They came from physical bondage, we came from spiritual. They came by faith to their land, we came by faith. They came journeying with the promise, so did we. They crossed the sea to get to the promised land, the Red Sea. We crossed the sea, the Atlantic Ocean. May the 14th, state rebirth. May the 14th, 1607, first colony planted. They were attacked by Iraq or Babylon. Their temple was destroyed. We were attacked when we settled in our land by Al-Qaeda based in Iraq. Check the tribe of Levi, 13 tribes. We were settled with 13 colonies. They were divided between the north and the south. We were divided between the north and the south, fighting on taxation and slavery. Almighty God has put us together. This is a day of wonderful opportunity and wonderful blessing for us and for the nation of Israel. May the blessings of Abraham be upon your lives, upon your homes, upon the church, upon your gifts, upon everything that you do, as we take a stand for the nation of Israel, the city of Jerusalem, and the Abrahamic covenant.